Hello guys and girls, this is King Lear from Proceed to Checkpoint, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. So, it's that time of year. It is Halloween time, and we are going to be doing the Halloween event today. So I think it starts here at the Adventurers Guild Investigator in Gridania, my hometown as always. So let's have a chat to him. Ah, fellow adventurer. It just so happens that I could use your help with some Adventurers Guild business. Might you spare a moment or two? The business of which I speak involves keeping an eye on that troublesome troupe of entertainers, the Continental Circus. These guys again. One might wonder why this particular group of performers concerned us so, until one beheld their true fiendish forms. Aye, there is naught more terrifying than the monster who hides behind the face of a man. Every year when the season of All Saints' Wake is upon us, these irksome imps visit our cities to spread their mischief and mayhem. Oddly enough, there are many folk who actually enjoy their antics. Thus we stop short of banishing the creatures outright. In the interest of maintaining a semblance of order, however, the guild would have us quell the circus's efforts to instigate chaos. Discreetly, of course. Unfortunately, it would appear that covert operations are not my forte. The fiends have grown leery of my clumsy interrogations, and I am in need of a capable replacement. Will you, then, perform the duty that I could not? Sure, why not? Excellent. Your first task shall be to engage the troop's illusionists in conversation and skillfully prize forth their nefarious plans. May you fare better in your efforts than I. So I have to talk to the illusionists and see what is going on. This year's All Saints' Wake is all about the children. Come to Heavensward, my precious younglings, for free costumes and seasonal sweets. Oh darling children, sweet and small, gather round, younglings one and all. This All Saints' Wake you'll have a ball. Seeking to join the festivities, are we? I'd love to oblige you, but I'm afraid our costumes are only for the children this year. Perhaps we'll focus on the grown-ups next time round. Okay, so they're looking for kids. Well, my friend, what have you discovered of the fiend's machinations? They're looking for kids. So they seek to lure the younglings to Heavensward with the promise of costumes and sweets. Why, any manner of terrible plot could unfold so far from the safety of the city. I like this not one bit. I've a mind to make for Heavensward this very instant. Well, there's a costume for me anyway. And quite the Halloween treat I look indeed. We must see this investigation through to its conclusion. Pray join me in Heavensward as soon as you are able. Okay, boom. Let's Heavensward. That is no. That's not what I'm looking for at all. We are looking to track joining the circus. Heavensward, North Shroud, down by Fallguard Float. Cool, let's go to Fallguard Float and make our way up there. It's been a little while since I've played this game. I've been taking a break in between major patches, so this is the first time I've played it in a little while. So if I look a little bit lost or a little bit confused, that's why. Here we are in Heavensward, and there's the Adventurers Guild Investigator. I'm glad you've come. Sadly, I must report that my misgivings were justified. It seems that several children have already gone missing. The little ones were laughing and playing together, and they ran out of sight for but a moment. I thought it merely a frolicsome game of Tag the Goblin, but no matter how long I waited, they did not return. Oh, matron, forgive me. Fear not, madam, we will set things aright. Let us first question the residents of Hurstmill and find ourselves a witness to this disappearance. The younglings could not have simply vanished into thin air. So we need to question the residents. Let's question her. Okay. She doesn't want to be questioned. Am I questioning specific people? It seems I am. Okay. Here's one. Let's have a chat to him. Her. Looking for a gang of little ones, are you? There were some flitting shadows in the woods over yonder, but 'twas likely just some foraging oppo-oppos. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Let's see what this farmer has to say over here. Younglings. I saw a few following a lass in a witch's costume into the shadow of that building over there. Giggling and skipping they were. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. A gaggle of children's gone missing, you say? I'm afraid I've not seen aught worth mentioning. Right, let's go back and report our findings. They followed a witch into a building. My investigation bore little fruit, I'm afraid. One would think that at least one person in this tiny settlement would have seen something. You are certain? The tale of a witch in the shadows does not bode well. We must act swiftly. Sneak up on this costumed devil and learn what fate has befallen the younglings. I will inform the guild of our progress. So we gotta sneak up on the witch. Spy on the suspicious witch. There she is. Come closer, my darling. With the help of my magics, you will become the perfect little monster to celebrate All Saints' Wake. Hooray! Thank you, Miss Witch. What the hell? There, now don't you look splendid? Whoa, am I a real monster? But of course, the festivities will be far more enjoyable in this form. Now run along to Bent Branch Meadows and join your fellow fiends. Make sure to give a scare to everyone you pass on the way, dear. This is gonna be great! Oh ho ho! Him again. Ha ha ha. Such delicious innocence. Delightful, isn't it? They follow without question and revel in the transformation. Why would they be so joyful, I wonder, if they knew the enchantment would never fade? With their unwitting age shall the legend of old be reborn. We shall flood the city with our wicked kin and usher in a new night of devilry. We need but reap our harvest of terror when the younglings learn the finality of their monstrous fate. The outpouring of fear will fuel our darkest spells. The zenith of dread will be reached when these metamorphosed children seek solace in their family's embrace, only to have their loved ones recoil in abject horror. With nowhere left to turn, we shall provide their only succor. And when they at last succumb to their new fiendish nature, they will join the devilish legion summoned by the nectar of their despair. Swelling our ranks with the very innocent upon whose fear we supped, a master stroke, impresario. This is fucking dark. This is really dark. And I am not best pleased. Ha ha ha, a troubled soul all alone. It has been long since our last meeting, child. Pray confide in me your woes. Well... Innocent children trapped in the form of fiends, such a tragic tale ill befits the festive air of All Saints' Wake. 'Tis well, then, that I have the means to remedy this misfortune. Enchanted cookies for enchanted younglings. A single bite and the curse shall crumble. But counterspells are fickle things. You must offer the treat while garbed in costume or the magics will remain dormant. Be sure to dress in your All Saints' best. Way ahead of you on that one. Way ahead of you. So I need to report to the investigator again. I've been in contact with the Adventurers Guild. My superiors say they will offer us whatever support they can spare. Were you able to learn aught of the children's disappearance? Gods preserve us! So that was why they needed the younglings. Legend has it that on the night of devilry, a veritable army of darkness descended upon the realm and wrought unimaginable havoc. I knew the circus was up to no good, but I never imagined that they sought to recreate such an abhorrent event. We cannot allow them to unleash this plague of evil. I am loath to trust the word of that strange apparition you encountered, but I fear we have little choice. Here is what we shall do. I will rendezvous with the members whom the guild is sending, and widen the net of our investigation. Meanwhile, I ask that you heed the counsel of your pumpkin-headed acquaintance and rescue the children from their fiendish fate. Ah, did she not mention something about dressing in your All Saints' best before attempting to hand out those enchanted cookies? Pray don something appropriate for the season and we'll see how you look. Way ahead of you, dude. Ah yes, that should do nicely. You look ready to march in an All Saints Wake parade. Let us hope it is enough. Track down the enscorcelled younglings and have them crunch on those curious cookies. Okay, so the kids are here. Rawr, I'll eat you up. Wait, do we say rawr? Have a cookie. What's that? A cookie for me? The ferocious Ahriman accepts your offering. Ha! Hey! The monster spell wore off, but I was having so much fun. Our nanny is looking for us, is she? Uh-oh, I better head back before I get in trouble. Damn right you better, you don't know what you've gotten yourself into. Here's another one. A curious pot. I am the strongest there is. You don't believe me? Just wait until I crawl out of this pot. Shut up and have a cookie, kid. Monsters will eat anything. Ah! Hey! Where'd my pot go? Nanny wants us home, huh? Ah, I guess I better go then. Damn, I didn't even get to scare anyone. And we need one more. This looks like them up here in the corner. Yep, bingo bango. Don't you know who I am? I am the master of the void. Grovel before me. Have a cookie, kid. Is that a cookie? Ooh, I love cookies. Thanks, miss. I'm me again. Our nanny sent you. Well, I best be going, or she might not let us have sweets. Kid, you just ran into a wall. Yep, that's a wall. Well done. Oh. Well, that's those 3 kids turned back at the people, at least. Let's have a chat to the Adventurers Guild investigator. You've done it! The missing children have all returned, and none the worse for wear. I had my doubts about those magical treats, but it would seem the pumpkin-headed stranger did not deceive us. We are making doubly sure, however, that those 3 younglings remain safe with their families. That puts to rest the investigation here at Hearstmill, but I'm afraid our troubles with the Continental Circus are far from over. I got a little pumpkin butler minion. Let's learn him. Get him out in our minions list. Wherever he is. Pumpkin Butler. There we go. Ah, he's cute. Ah, I can't pat him. I've received word from the guild that more wickedness is brewing. We sent people to the central shroud to watch for possible mischief, and it's fortunate that we did. They've reported seeing the circus's illusionists approaching children at Bent Branch. If we leave these fiends to work their vile magics, yet more innocents may be cursed into monstrous forms. Let us away at once. Please, I've yet to... That is to say, I was so overcome with relief, I almost forgot to thank you. You've done a wonderful thing this day. All in a day's work, good madam. Pray pass on a message to those younglings. Beware the stranger whose words are sweeter than all saints' treats. Now, we really must press on to Bent Branch. Indeed we must. Right, Bent Branch it is. Let's go get the rest of these kids. The situation is grim, my friend. By my count, there are at least half a dozen of those devilish enchanters prowling about. The children, of course, find these affable fiends to be absolutely fascinating. It will be next to impossible to convince the little ones to keep their distance. If only there was some way to shield them from the illusionist's sinister spells. Ha ha ha. Come to me, troubled soul. Nay, I heard no voice. I fear I am deaf to all but the rising panic within my mind. Someone is calling to us. Let us find them. There it is. Ha ha ha. Once again I find you plagued with worry. And that will not do. That will not do at all. Here, you must take this. 'Tis an enchanted broom. If you so command, it will sweep away whatever you desire. A bad memory, a nagging doubt, the ability to cast a particular spell. All you need do is sit astride the handle and its special cant will be yours to intone. Cast a cant on an imp, for instance, and poof! No more transfiguration curses. Hop on then, and off you go. Ah, children, so eager to become the things that grown men are wont to fear. Such odd little creatures. Okay, so we gotta find imps. There's one. They're well hidden. Let's silence this imp. Behold the sinister power of the void? I may have to work my magic on you another time. I knew it. It's all fake. These performers are just putting on a show to draw in the crowds. Now, where are the other imps? There's one. Right, let's dress you up for the celebration, shall we? Wait, why can't I? Oh dear, I'll just go fetch your sweets. Okay, don't be long. I don't think he's coming back. No, you're probably right. Now. Four more to go. I think I see one back here. There we go. Let's get him as well. Now, child, hold very still. My magic. Why isn't it working? Curses and calamities. You haven't seen the last of me. Hey! What about my costume? I guess I'll just go home. Three more of these sneaky bastards. There's one. And silence him too. Your wish is my command. And ha! Huh? Did I flick my wrist the wrong way? We'll try this again later, okay? Wait, but you said... Great, now I've shirked my chores for nothing. Two more. Where are those two is the question. There's one. Very well. Witness your new form and despair. I said despair. A little help? Impresario! Impresario! Mr. Imp, where are you going? Oh, he's gone. What a strange little monster. So, I'm missing one. There we go. He's well hidden. Jesus. Ride under my eternal curse, mortal. Why are you not riding? Does the spell backfire? Oh, the embarrassment. What? Hey, come back here. You said you could do magic. Huh. What a waste of time. Sorry, little girl. It's all for your own good. Now let's go and talk to the Adventurers Guild investigator. You... What? The illusionists are gone from Bent Branch? I don't know how you chased off those imps without drawing a blade, but consider me duly impressed. I am afraid that your actions, however, may have come too late for poor Tedanfa here. Her young daughter has gone missing. Considering the case in Hurstmill, we must consider the possibility that the girl has fallen victim to the circus imps and their transformation magics. My daughter and I journeyed here from Ul'dah, thinking we might celebrate All Saints' Wake in Gridania for a change. This transformation you speak of was not the kind of change we were looking for. We must track down this missing Mikote lass and break the curse upon her. If only you had some more of those special cookies. Might you try speaking with that pumpkin-headed stranger again? Perhaps she could provide you with another batch of baked miracles. Well, it's worth a shot. Ha ha ha. You've swept this place clean of curse-flinging imps, and still your face is as dark as an autumn storm. What more is there to be done? So the circus claimed a victim here after all. As for my cookies, well, they must be eaten soon after the transformation takes place, or their meager magic will have no effect. Unfortunately, the 3 cookies I gave you were all I had left, and by the time I baked more it would be too late for this girl. Such is the fickle nature of counterspells. But there is another way. The curse can also be broken by burning this witch's broom and sprinkling the ash on the transfigured child. This means, of course, that you will never be able to ride the broom again. Are you willing to make that sacrifice? Of course. Right, so we have to find the fire and cast the broom into the flames. Where are we going to find a fire? Here goes one. Right, let's burn the broom. Okay, we have the ash. So where's the little girl? There she is. I assume she's this imposing imp over here. I don't want to be a monster forever. Someone, please help me. You're not afraid of me? Are you going to change me back? Let's find out. You did it! I'm not a horrible scaly thing anymore. Oh gods, my mother must be so angry. I have to go find her. Thank you so much, miss. There we go. Another child saved. Let's go report to the Adventurers Guild investigator. After hearing your tales, I was frantic, thinking I'd never have my darling Timarita back again. But here she is, safe and sound. You have my eternal gratitude. And as for you, young lady, how many times have I told you not to wander off with strange beings from the void? I'm sorry, Mother. It seemed like such a good idea to be turned into a monster, and it was really fun at first. But when I didn't change back, I thought I'd be stuck in that ugly body for the rest of my life. Thank you again for saving me. You are most welcome, my child. Why have our curses failed to take hold? I cannot understand it, impresario. Could it be that someone has caught wind of our true intentions? A troublesome thought. And if this meddler has learned the secret of dispelling our transfiguration magics, then our true identities are at risk. But we've been so clever with our deceit. If there truly is someone who can undo our transformations, then what is to become of our carefully laid plans? What of the Night of Devilry? I am afraid it is not to be. We must exercise caution and spend the remainder of All Saints' Wake maintaining our entertainer's masquerade. Another year of failure. Do they honestly believe they've kept their true nature a secret? Well, at least they'll be causing decidedly less trouble for the time being. Not that I won't be keeping an eye on them, of course. Ha ha ha. Betwixt monstrous children and childish monsters, it has been a tempestuous time indeed. At last, however, it seems that we might pass All Saints' Wake with laughter and revelry, rather than screams and horror. For your part in this, our All Saints' Saviour, you must have a reward. Even the heavens will not be spared the heights of this celebration. Seasonal event quest complete. And I received a witch's broom. Let's go to a zone that has flying in it. Here we go. And let's try out our witch's broom. So it should be in our mount guide. Witch's broom. There we go. Whee! This is pretty cool. There we go. So that was the All Saints Wake seasonal event. Thank you very much for watching, guys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that event. Hit that subscribe button. Patch 3.1 is not far away now. We're in the new European set of servers as well. And I'll be back for patch 3.1 with the usual dungeon and raid guides. For now, have a very happy Halloween, and I will see you next time.